Fifth graders, it's Mrs. Port. I'm going to talk to you today about 17-8 or Step Up 8, which will be on May 13th, I believe. So Wednesday, May 13th. You will need to watch this video if you are confused about anything with Step Up 8 or Step Up to 6th grade 8. I'm going to share what the Step Up lesson looks like, what the worksheet looks like so that you can see it, and then we'll do a couple together as well. So as you can see here, I have Step Up 8, it says though up in the upper corner. We are using expressions to describe patterns today. This is very similar to what we talked about the input-output table. So what do you do to the 11 to get to the 6? What do you do to the 12 to get to the 7? So on and so forth. So you can write an expression to describe the pattern of the input-output table. Look at the first input and output values in the table. Ask yourself, what do you do to the input 11 to get the output of 6? So what do you do to 11 to get to 6? You might need to add, subtract, multiply, divide, or perform more than one operation, like you did on some of your worksheets where you had to multiply by 2 and then add or subtract 2 or 3. In this table, you can subtract 5 from 11 to get to 6. So now we're going to check to see if that works for the rest of them. So let's see. If we subtract 5 from 12, do we get 7? Yes. If we subtract 5 from 13, do we get 8? Yes, we do. So we know that our input-output expression would be input, or the n, take away 5 to get your output. Okay, so the pattern is true for all of the values in the table. So the pattern is subtract 5. You can write this expression x minus 5 to describe this pattern. Substitute input values for the variable x to get the output values. So find the output values for 15 and 20. So if I put 15 in, so that's what would be my x. So 15 take away 5 equals, what would our star be over here? It would be 10. Okay, for 20, if we put 20 in, so x equals 20, you subtract 5, you would get 15 right here. Okay, we're going to scroll down here and we're going to work on these couple problems right now. I'm going to stop sharing so you can see my work. Just follow along on your worksheet if you can. You should have it right in front of you. This is still from Step Up 6. I should have erased it first. I apologize, but let's get started with Step Up 8. Okay, so the input-output tables. So it says the input-output table shows how much Ray pays for toys. Use the input-output table for 1 through 4, for questions 1 through 4. So we're going to use the table that they give us where it has the input, or x, which is also called the input, and then y is our output. Okay, so I'm just going to draw this here really fast. We can add some on if we need to. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9. Here I have 18, 21, 24, 27. Okay, so it says if Ray buys 15 toys, what is the cost? So we're going to add one down here. So if I input 15, so 15 toys, what will be the cost? So now I'm going to try to figure out what my expression is for each of these operations, okay? So to go from 6 to 18, I think, what do? I can multiply 6 times 3 equals 18. Now let's see if that works for the rest of them. So let's do 7 times 3. 7 times 3 equals 21, so that works so far. Let's do 8. 8 times 3 equals 24. So it looks like our expression for this table is going to be x times 3 equals y. Okay, so let's do that for 15. So we're going to do 15 times 3 to get our output table right here, or our output right here. So 15 times 3, so 5 times 3 is 15. 3, 4, so I get 45. So my answer for if he buys 15 toys, the cost will be $45. Okay, I can do this again. So if Ray spends $45, this is number 2, how many toys did he buy? We already know that he bought 15 toys. Write an expression to describe the output pattern if input is a variable t, so that's changing this x to a T. So toys times $3 equals our output table here. Okay, so that would be our expression. So that would be the answer to number 3. What inputs and outputs should be added to the table for 20 toys? So if I'm going to add on down here, I'm going to add on a 20. So what do I do to the 20 to get the next number? I'm going to multiply by 3. So if he buys 20 toys, he would be spending $60. So you would need 20 and 60 added to that. Hope this helps with that. Again, this is step up 8 that you are going to be working on May 13th. Hope it helps, guys. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. Bye.